Merry Christmas, y'all. And it is quite a gloomy Christmas, like it is in most of the Southeast. It is raining and whatnot, but the holiday goes on. And right now I am making chest pies. Back to what I'm doing. Haven't even opened gifts yet or anything. So yeah. And I'll pop up the recipe because I'm basically gonna whip this up. It's basically, if you don't have a chest pie in your region, basically what chest pie is egg, butter, sugar. That's the main components. And there's some, you can add vanilla or lemon. This one calls for a little milk. I'm using Southern Living's recipe, so I'll link it below so you can see, and we'll get that going. And you preheat your oven for at 427, not 725. Oh no, 425 is what you preheat it to. Oh man, so let me get to doing what I was doing. Okay, correction to the recipe that I was just sharing. You actually pop the pie crust in for 5 minutes at 425, and then you're gonna knock the temp back down to 350 and then bake the rest of the pie for 55 minutes. It's just so it doesn't get burnt, but you still want your crust to be nice and golden, so you let that bake for a little bit. Yeah. Why are they playing this like sexy version of White Christmas? Listen. Really? So yeah, then you pour your mixture. I love this mixing bowl because it has that spout on it. This is my favorite one to use anytime I'm baking or doing anything. But yeah, you pour your mixture into your crust, and then you're gonna let it bake for 55 minutes in the oven until this gets kind of golden brown. I'm going to leave the pie crust uncovered for a time now, so I think I'm gonna come back at like 30 minutes into it, well 20 minutes into it, and put foil around the edge so the crust doesn't get burnt. So it's just gonna try to let this settle and gather. So yeah, that's what's next. Now I'm kind of worried because this is the recipe I normally use, and as you see, it is quite old. In fact, my grandmother cut out of a newspaper and she made both of these. This cornbread recipe, and she would put it in like a pound cake pan and have it like that. That's when she had a lot of people making it to make it for her. And then use this one, and so and it does not call for milk. So that was my first time using milk in this, and I hope it is not suffering because of it, but everything else is the same. And it's between that and like this Never Fail one. Real easy peasy. So yeah, we'll see. I think the only difference is that I add a little cornmeal for grit. Yeah, to kind of keep it together. So we'll see. The hardest thing about chest pies is for them to set, because you definitely want them to set, because we are carrying them down to the country to be with my cousins and the rest of my family. So we'll see. We are on the road, heading down to Sheffield to go be with the cousins and family. It's not super crowded. It's seen something I've never seen. That is an empty Opry Mills. But that's because nothing is open. Because everyone is celebrating the holiday like they should. It's so gloomy. Oh, this Christmas is not what's up weather-wise. And people are talking about they hype. I'm like, we are having tornadoes, and that ain't right. It ain't the time. So I was like, why? I was reading on Tumblr talking about how it's 80 degrees on Christmas where they are. I'm like, y'all, we about to die. So I'm like, why is it this hot on Christmas? I can't remember where they were. It don't matter. It's hot everywhere. Apparently, except for Washington State. They're getting all the snow. So if you're wondering where your snow is and where your cold is, it is in Washington State. Alright, and I'm going to vlog my Christmas look today. I kind of did the eyes up green. I'm keeping the rest of the face really neutral. So I filled in my struggle brows. And my brows are struggling. Not quite on fleek. So I'll show you what I have on. I'm afraid to pull off my glasses because my little one of my glasses lenses is kind of on the down and down. But see, what do I have on? I have on the Kat Von D eyeshadow in Iggy. That's what's on the lid, and the kind of gold color is this green seafoam, but it actually turns out to look kind of gold when it's like a gold green. That's what's in the corner. And in my crease I have Cocoa Bear and a blushy color. I guess I should have looked at the name and try to tell you what it is. That's what's in the crease, and I kind of blended it out. And as far as my highlight that I have on Old Darling by MAC, and my foundation is Makeup Forever, the HD Ultra. I think I wear 177. So yeah, gonna be on the road probably for about an hour, getting down there. So we'll check in and out, because I don't think I'm gonna do that much vlogging while I'm down there. Maybe I'll get, because you know it's Christmas time, you spend it with your family, too much going on. Maybe it'll be a little interesting once we start playing games, because everyone's competitive. So I'll get back to that with y'all, and y'all have a good time with y'all family. So yeah.